Hi, welcome to the final video lesson for honoring our ancestors. This art lesson accompanies the Ann Simpson Artmobile exhibition At Work and at Play. My name is Sarita Talasani Keller and I'm the Artmobile educator at the University of Wyoming Art Museum. And this is my daughter.
Hi, my name is Lila Keller and I'm about to go into 4th grade.
Yay! So, an ancestor is any elder that you've descended from, like a parent, a grandparent, or a great-grandparent.
It can also be a mentor, a foster parent, or a teacher. It can be anybody who inspires you. You have a wide range of options.
That's right, you do. So last week, we turned our ancestor stories into visuals. And if you had enough space around, you could draw directly to or paint or color directly to the same paper. But if you didn't, like Lila's was smaller, we put hers on a piece of cardboard and we said that you could fill in that extra space. So that's what she did. And so we thought we would talk about completing a portrait that way, to share that process with you. So to do this, you would need scissors, glue stick, school glue, double-sided tape, anything that can make it stick. Glue stick we found to be the most handy though. Also, you'll need your story elements that you've been working on or that you created. She's already glued hers down, but we also wanted you to gather different kinds of papers today, and we used greeting cards and doilies, and we have colorful paper so that you can create items to fill in the spaces of cardboard between your story elements. So I did mine as a watercolor, and Lila did hers. Like I said, she wanted to try hers a couple different ways, so she tried grid drawing. Yeah.
I tried grid drawing because I thought my mom's grid drawings were beautiful.
Yeah.
And I wanted to try it, but I didn't realize how challenging it was until I tried it.
So then she tried the window tracing, but she also wanted to try watercolor. So what happened?
It took a little bit, so we had to outline the picture in Sharpies a bunch because it was just harder to see it, but it worked.
That's right, it was harder to see through the window. So then we thought, maybe we should share some challenges that we faced along the way and offer some helpful tips. So watch this little video and we'll be back in just a minute.
See ya.
Here's some lessons we learned along the way. If your paper is too thick to see your photocopy, use a Sharpie to outline the important lines and features on your copy, then tape it to a window. Tape your drawing paper over it and draw the lines that you see. If you choose to watercolor your portrait, use a heavier paper. Let your paint dry before painting an adjacent area to keep your colors from running together. You do not need to use a true watercolor paper. A heavier drawing paper will work too. Just be prepared for your paper to ripple as it dries. Once dry, weigh it down with a book. We tested several methods for mounting paper and collaging story illustrations to cardboard to see what worked best. Use glue stick or double-sided tape if you are mounting your portrait to cardboard. Then weigh it down with a heavy book to help flatten it out. Glue stick is also great for collaging lighter papers around your portrait. Use school glue or craft glue for adhering heavy papers like cardstock, or for heavy items like fabric, buttons, or anything else you want to use to tell the story of your ancestor. Filling empty spaces. Arrange your story visuals around your portrait. Fill the spaces by making small cutouts or drawings on scraps of paper, or cut up old greeting cards, fabric, or any other items of interest that remind you of your ancestor. Try sprinkling them between your story visuals to create balance, or position them in a way to bring focus to a particular part of your portrait. Then glue them into place. We hope you found those tips helpful. So now we wanted to share our portraits and stories with you, and we hope you share yours with us too. So again, at the very end, I'll talk about that. So Lila, tell us some about your portrait and some of the ways that you used to color it in and the stories. Go ahead.
I chose these hooks with beads on them because she had a lot of jewelry, and when she was little, she stole all the rosary.
Yeah, and then she added the extra jewelry there. You know, when you were a baby, one of the first things that she played with you was she would hold her beads out and you would grab at them, yeah? So what else?
This cake, because was really, really good at baking. I have a bunch of flowers because she had a really pretty garden, and this water fountain represents the same thing.
Yeah, we even actually have some of the things from her garden as our yard art too outside. She had a beautiful garden.
And then the teacup and the saucer, because we did a lot of tea parties. The doily, because she loves Victorian Valentines.
And use these Victorian kind of cards too.
Cards.
Greeting cards, yeah. So she did a lot of different things, and you can too. She used Sharpie for some of her separate pictures. She glued things on top, and she collaged. And she actually did a watercolor in the center. So very nice. All right, so I'll share mine. Let's see. Okay. You want to hold it? I can. Okay. So I did one of my mother, and I talked a little bit about that last week, and I did it as a watercolor. And she's wearing an outfit she wore in India before she came over.
Sorry?
Yes, it's a sari. And she grew up in a rice farming family. So there's all these rice fields that are the background and a rice crop, a rice plant. And then when she came to America, she learned drafting and electrical design. So she drew these.
Circuits running from her brain.
Yeah, they're coming from her brain. That's right. And my mother told me they're called schematic drawings. So they're schematic drawings of circuits, right? And then I added from last week these bells because
even when she moved to America, even now we still go to temples.
Yeah, we still go to temple, and there's bells that you ring there. And then I added these colored lights. They're really like from Christmas lights, but we used to use them for Deepavali.
It's a festival of it's the festival of lights in India, and it's really fun.
Yeah, and it was nice because we used them for both Christmas and Deepavali, and she kept that tradition alive, and now it's my job to do the Deepavali celebration every year in our family. Anyways, so I really enjoyed this project, and I hope that you did.
I did.
Yeah, and we can't wait to share it with our own families. We hope that we get to see your projects next week, because I'm going to put up a post where you can submit your projects and stories that could be featured in an upcoming social media post, and you can also have a chance to win a prize from the University of Wyoming Art Museum. So thanks for watching.